الان بچه به یه پارت دیگه از هاگوارتز خوش اومدید. همونطور که میدونید تو پارت قبلی بخش داستانی بازی تموم شد. البته که هنوز فکر کنم یه سری چیزا مونده، خیلی چیزا مونده، ولی خب عملا بخش داستانی بازی تموم شد و حالا بهتون قول داده بودیم بریم جلو، بریم ببینیم کدوم میشناش واقعا ارزش داره که با شما به اشتراک بذاریم و شما هم ببینیدش. سعی میکنیم میشنایی رو بهتون نشون بدیم که با حال خفن مثل آوراکاداورا که خیلیاتون درخواست داده بودید. بریم ببینیم چه جوریه دیگه. بعد از این گیم احتمال زیاد گاد آف وار رگناروک رو میریم که من قرار بود توی من روز ریلیزش استریمش کنم یا حتی ویدیوش کنم دیگه. برای خودتون بهتر از من میدونید چه اتفاقایی پیش اومد و چه داستانه پیش اومد که نشد. احتمالا بعد از این گیم میریم سراغ اون، ولی باز منتظر نظراتتون هستم. کامنت ها بهم بگید چه بازیایی مد نظرتونه. اونجایی میشه سعی کنید بازی قدیمی نگید. مثلا بعضی موقع دیدم میگید ردد و برو. ردد درست بازی خفنیه ولی خیلی قدیمیه و خیلی طولانیه، اینم در نظر داشته باشیدش. خب بچه یادتون باشه آخر سر به ما یه دونه میشن دوباره زرد داد، با اینکه بازی داستانش تموم شده ولی زرد داد. ما میریم ببینیم داستان چیه. بعد با پروفسور ویزلی صحبت بفرماییم. از اینجا بریم بهتر. آها بچه راستی یکی از بچه چیز به من گفت که راستم میگفت. اون پیجه بود که من عددهای اینو میخوندم. یا با تو دیوونه ای؟ کامنت ها فکر کنم حالا نه اینجوری دیوونه ای دیگه باید اسکو عزیز بریم برگرنا کنی. این میشه 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. یعنی نیاز نبود این همه کلنجار بریم و آره خلاصی که اینجوری بوده است. یه چیزی اینجا بود نبود؟ میگه نیست.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a grapphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even took it upon yourself to help Professor Black's house elf.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Mr. Sallow. I believe it's been a difficult year for him. He was lucky to have you.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course.
الان نمره مشروط رد میشیم
What do you
الان.
think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
کجا داری میری؟ What the heck؟
You've been practicing.
میخندی؟ خب یه کوئست دیگه الان برامون اومد. من نمیدونم چه کوئستش تموم نشد. من فکرم داستانش تموم شده. کوئستم لول 34. ما الان لولمون چنده مگه؟ لول 25یم. شت. راجع به صحبتون با پروفسور ویزلی چیز خاصی نگفت. گفت من همه کارایی که کردی تا الان میدونم و مثلا این کار کردی اون کار کردی اون کار کردی. چه خوبه که مثلا دوستی مثل سباستین سالو پیدا کردی، اون سال سختی رو داشته و فلان این داستانا. راجع پروفسور فیک گفت که مثلا روحش در آرامشه وقتی میدونه آینده مثلا جادوگری در دستان شخصی به نام مهدی ویلیدن این داستانا هست. خب بریم سراغ کوست بعدیمون. یادتون باشه پاپی بود دیگه. این پاپیه ولی بذار بریم اینجا چه کوستی داریم اینجا. هم کوست ناتیه که گفت بریم با مادرم صحبت کنیم اون داستانا. با مادرم صحبت کنیم که حرف جالبی نیست. این مجبوریم برای اینکه لول اپ کنیم بریم کوست آبراکادابرا چیه اونو بزنیم، مجبوریم لول اپ کنیم. بریم سر راه.
You wanted to speak with me, mother?
گفتم میشه لهجه‌هاشون شبیه همینه. گفتم مادر.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right.
یار دعواش میکنه که میگه چرا مثل ما بیرون قلعه میپره اون داستان.
My little gazelle, you are well intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating.
حالا باید با این
She
صحبت.
never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle.
لیتل گزل هم فکر کنم غزال
It is
کوچولوی منه.
specific to me.
هم شاید غزال.
I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the
تبدیل
highlands
به
rather
حیوان
freely until
میشه.
now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
How do you become چجوری تبدیل میشه؟
Were you born an animagus? Or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of
پوشن
your own
کاریه.
eyes.
یه همچین
And
حالت.
that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
You choose میگه خودت
Can you choose
شکلتو
what
انتخاب
form
میکنی.
your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality.
میگه
My
بر
mother
اساس
is convinced
شخصیتت
that my form
تبدیل
is a
میشی.
gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
گزل فکر کنم چیز میشه از اینه که رنگ و روشون عوض میشه تو محیط. چی بهشون میگن؟ آفتاب پرست فکر کنم.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Okay.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
ما نمیتونیم بذاریم مادرت ما رو
We're making
متوقف
good
کنه.
progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you didn't.
اینا هنوز
I choose to act as you.
درگه ران روک و
I must
راک
deal
بودن که
with
نمیدونن
Harlow.
دیگه.
Must hide
میدونن
from him.
کوست رو عقبه نسبت به
My
داستان
mother cannot
اصلی.
know where I am all the time.
خاطر همین اینا رو میگم، چون اون دوتا رو که ما زدیم نفله
Thank you for
کردیم.
being here during that rather awkward conversation.
تمام. XP ما رو بده بریم. XP نداره؟ XP بده بی شرف. در سگ XP نداد. خب بریم با پاپی. پاپی جون، پاپی یه تکون. پاپی جون سر مده بدگون. ضربان قلبم میشم پیش نمیرینی. این بود. ما اینو چرا نمیتونیم الان اینو تراول کنیم؟ تراولش اینجاست، نمیذاش تراول کنم. پشما.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
اینا رو اینجا باید وایس.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was your grandson? چی مادر بزرگ چی برات
Only
فرستاده؟
some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
مادر بزرگ رو چی داشته
What
تحقیق
kind of research is
میکردن؟
she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
You said you had news about
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on, and she's likely frantic about her egg.
بعد بریم تخم اژدها رو پس بدیم
Here we
دیگه.
are. I do think this is where we'll find her.
کسی که بهار شده و این کوست مال زمستون بود
I
یادتون
suspect it's
باشه.
how the poachers found her to begin with.
این
They likely
باگای
camped here
بازیه
and
دیگه.
locked her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing
نه
there.
الان این
You'd be
بهاره یا
surprised how easy it is to think
برف
like a
اومده
poacher.
نمیدونم.
Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
برگاش سفیده احساس کنم. اوکی.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
چرا تخم مرغ که تخم اژدها نگه نداریم؟
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make
تخم
me just
مرغ.
as bad as the poachers.
Where precisely دقیقا کجا
If you're
میبریم؟
right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
بیا
There
There.
she is.
There we go.
Above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
داداش.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet. Confringo! Defendo!
Until we've done what we came to do.
Bombarda!
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
مرغا که در حد اشکال منن.
Reparo. There she is again. She's breathtaking from a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like
دیگه ما مثل
How lucky. What's your
گوسفند
step?
میمونیم براش ما رو یه لقمه کنه اینجوری که خیلی گوش نشه. اوه
Pity.
از
She
این
must have been starved.
گرافورنا
Or just raring for a fight.
اون گرافون رو خورده. پشمام.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it.
نه اصلا نمی‌چیکارم.
Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
بابا برو. نه. تکون بخوری مرد حسابی.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
یک دو تا میزنه.
Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. Look, I think we're close. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
داستانی پیش میاد. نازش کن. ما با این عینک دخترت خوب نمیترسه.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
داشت ببخشید داشت دهن ما رو سرویس میکرد. بعد میگه مردم به حیوونا زیاد اعتبار نمیدن. واقعا سگ ما رو بکشه دیگه.
That's rather generous, isn't it? She did try to kill us the entire time.
Only until she saw her egg, at which point I thought she rather warmed to us. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Not at all, but I'm ready to head back. I'm not ready to leave. Okay.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
Unless what?
they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
نفهمیدم چی شد. حواسم رفت به داستان.
How could I have been so blind?
اوه هنوز چقدر باید کوست انجام بدیم. ماکسیموم لولش 34 باشه که اون کوست 34 رو داریم. همه چیزها رو باید بزنیم تا مثلا 34 بشیم. اینجوری فکر میکنم. بریم فلایت تست هم ببینیم. کجا باید بریم؟ مپ هاگوارتز اتانا هاگوارتز دیگه. آره با جاروه راحت ترم، یعنی ازش راحت تره بنظرم. چه کویدیچ پیچ یعنی زمین مسابقه خدا کنه یه مسابقه توش بدیم. حوض کردم واقعا.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
بریم با الملدا صحبت کنیم.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
چرا اینجوری با من صحبت میکنه؟ به
Seems
نظر
someone's
حسودی.
jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me, Slytherin Quidditch captain, jealous of you.
Oh,
Everyone knows that class is only
Captain
for beginners,
Slytherin.
troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Pfft, ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Okay.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humor you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again, got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
رکوردتو بزنم. ببینم چیکار باید بکنم فقط. وای.
This is rather fun.
از سخته. بابا برو بابا. چقدر اختلاف بود. خیلی ضعیفیت ناموسن.
That's not. You must have cheated. Fine.
میگه تقلب کردی بابا.
Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want your respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can
سخت
try
بود
to
ولی
prepare by racing this
بلش.
course again. Just check in at the podium where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Race leaderboard. رابی ویل
I suspect
اوله.
Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
چجوری اوله؟ 1:32 زده. من 1:39 هم. ایت. کوست بعدی کیه؟ این که نیست. باید بریم با دوباره جاروبازی. ولی این دفعه اینجاست. اینجا ما باید بریم اینجا.
Here we are. Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
میگه
Does it
نظر
mean you've
راجع
changed
من
your mind
عوض
about
شد.
me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records
خیلی
by wishing
دختر
for
است.
them.
خود
And I
راضیه.
need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Let's go
I'm
بابا.
ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
خب. او با یکی دارم مسابقه میدم.
Oh! Brilliant.
از سخت کنترلش. وای وای رفتم در دیوار.
I'd say that was acceptable. Made it. Oh! Oh! Made it. Oh, did anyone else see that?
رینگ میست پنالتی نه. چقدر سخته فدایش واقعا.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But You'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
برو بابا.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard.
باز
where
این
you can start
یکی
the race and
دیگه
check
مثلا
your
رابی
time.
ویل اونجا هم رکورد من بالا دستش بود.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks.
خب باید برگردیم پیش مستر ویکس دوباره. حالا
Back from your latest flight. I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record.
خب اینم دارن در مورد رکورد صحبت میکنن. حساتو نمی کنیم. لول 27 بده.
Mr. Weeks and I do a good team.
حالا بریم تالنت ها میریم تو کور دیگه داریم. این که رو هوا چیز بخوره این بیشتر میمونه. این تروه داج رو میگیرم دیگه. داج رو میگیرم. فعلا با این کاری نداریم. بریم دوباره اینو که نمیتونیم بگیریم. این چیه؟ A friend indeed. کدومه؟ بیرونه.
I have thrilling news. I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by
بذار
Spit
با
Witches as
دوباره
soon
این
as you can.
چیزمون آپگرید کرد. چیزمون آپگرید کرد که نه اینه بروممون.
You'll be thrilled with that broom. I promise you. You're all set.
حالا میگه برو اون یکی مسابقه. They don't scare me.
I'm not worried, Mr.
نفهمیدم
Weeks.
کی ما رو
I'll
میترسه.
see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I look forward to our next meeting.
Yes. یه
Perhaps I can
لیمیتی
test
داره.
out my new upgrade.
ما میتونیم دوباره بریم پیش پاپی. به اون چیز داده. فکر کنم پاپی ماپی یه حرکتی زده. آره پاپیه.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
با صحبت کن.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
They will understand. اونا میفهمن.
Once we tell them about the snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
چرا آرنون میگه من چرا میگم سنتاورا شناخته شدن به حسابی که خیلی باهوشن یا اینکه سنتاورا نمیدونن چیزی راجع به ما.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye.
چی شو ناتسای اونا وسط داستان ما داره حرف میزنه. سنتاورا اومدن. اوه چقدرم گوندن.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
چقدر اعصاب خورد.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
راجع این پرسید که اون چیزایی که انتهاره گفت که سمت مونستون و اینجا جاست، بعد حالا میگه چرا عجیب غریب حرف زده. بعد ما میتونیم بگیم که مثلا ما بهش میتونیم اعتماد کنیم و اونا همه چیو میدونن سنتاورا. بعد میتونیم بگیم مرموزانه حرف زد، یا سوالمون همه که مثلا مونستون چیز معمولی نیست.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name?
Doran.
Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
ای بابا اینم دوباره رفت. ما رو مثلا یه بریم بالا در پیدا کنیم.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
از اونجایی که این باید اینجوری باشه. نکن میچرخوندش اینجوریه. حالا اینو میتونیم زوم کنیم، ولی اینو باید یکم اوکیه ها، ولی یه چیزی داره دیگه، میدونه یه داستانی داره که این فیکس نمیشه. آها یکم باید بیرون میامده. رکو خب یه دونه پت هم اینجا. پت ایناست. اینو دارم که هیپوگریف رو دارم که اینو میتونم بگیرم، اینو نمیتونم. خب ما میریم کوست دوباره. کوست اینی که رد شده، بریم این ببینیم نادی چی کارمونه. ناری.
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr.
ترتیب هارلو رو
Bickle, as
بدیم.
Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
از اونجایی که کوست فرین دیگه من این سوالا رو بچه ازشون نمیپرسم. داستان اصلی بازی رو ما میدونید دیگه، ما فقط میخوایم بریم میشن اصلی ها رو بزنیم، بعد این فقط XP شون نیاز داریم.
We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully by the time you return I will be able to move a bit more freely.
من باید برم تو با یه سری صحبت کنم. یکی این بالا.
Glad you came.
باید بریم بالا.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I...
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you
اون
mean?
ادامه همون بچه
I'm a
داستانی
security
که
guard at Gringotts.
بچه رفتیم
and my
نجات بدیم
husband is
پدرشو
a
کشته
cash
هارلو.
for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give. And my dearest Isco is paying the price.
شوهر این هم مثل اینکه گرفتم. اوکی.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
مونده بود تو به من بگی.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
دنجر نرم.
I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Glad you came.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling
اولیه
me.
که بانکدار بود،
I'm
یعنی
gathering evidence to take
هارلو
Harlow
چیز
down.
بانکی ازش میخواست. این یکی مثل اینکه حالت
Azkaban,
بازاری
but be
طوریه که
careful. He's an
مثلا
awful man and incredibly
به قول معروف
dangerous. As for
شاگرده.
Rose's letter, should
بعد
you happen upon it,
جنس
I
مثلا
have
میداده به
committed
این
it to
هارلوه
memory.
ولی
You may
پولی
destroy it
بهش نمیده، یعنی پولی ازش نمیگرفت.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
اینو میتونیم باز کنیم.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
پایینه.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
ای بابا.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
خب این
Harlow
یکی
does
هم
not like people talking.
قبل از اینکه
As you
زنش
already know.
بمیره رفته بود
I spoke
کتاب
with Mr.
شعر
Bickle's
زنش رو
friends.
مثلا
Now to
جلد
find
طلایی
Lizzie.
گرفته بود و این با گلد و اینا. که هارلو اومده به ازای عالم یک کار اشتباهی که مثلا در حق اونا کرده، اومده این کتاب رو برداشته برده و زنش هم خب نتونسته جشن بگیره و این داستانه. حالا ما داریم اویدنس جمع میکنیم که بدیم آفیسر سینگر که اون هارلو رو بگیرن دیگه. خاطر همینم فکر کنم هارلو توی با آخرای پارت داستانی نبود. اینجا تا دستگیرش میکنیم.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Away!
میشه لند کنی تو رو اول فصل. من میخوام لند کنه. خب
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand.
Oh.
She can cast without it. She
Wand
wanted me to
not
find
here.
this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quick.
Ashfinder's hideout. مخفیگاه اشفایندر.
The footprints led to this room.
There's the
There must be
cellar.
another way forward.
ببین اینجا ما باید یه کاری کنیم. اینجا اینو میذاریم دوباره دولی و
A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
یه نباید دیدهش.
Revelio.
دیگه همه‌شون رو میتونم بزنم ولی خب من اگه
We may be working with the goblins for now, but soon they'll be answering to us.
بزنمشون. اوه این چیزه. برم بچه ها رو بزن. حتی مونده. خب بیا. Come on. Come bitch. چیزی بود که
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
که کجا داریم؟ یه سری چیزا اینجا داریم.
Revelio.
We should speak.
Imperial. correction.
Tell me to say nothing. Boss will deal with her when he arrives. You better be a beast.
Hello?
Barely felt anything. What are you? Stop, you puppet!
Come on, you afraid to fight back? Expelliarmus, Confringo,
Now, this has become personal. Death from above!
این بود خورفه که اون دفعه زیر پا
Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself. Revelio.
سری چیزایی بره هست اون دارم
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
این نامه عاشقانه اون شاگرد است به دختر فکر کنم رئیسشون اینجوری از اینا باج کشی میکردن باجگیری میگه باج کشی که
I need your help.
Aloha Mora.
و واندون یارو رو گفتیم ولی نمیذاره با ناتی هم گفتیم یارو رو من با چیز
Mr. Rabe. Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
اون شوهر است که
How is she?
Worried about
گمش
you.
کردین
Are you all right?
داستان شده
I am all right.
فقط
Thank you for coming.
قرمز داره میشه
These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
چقدر اسپل خفنی زده خوبی استند بک کن یه برو عقب اوه 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 اوگش
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
این به ما میگه یانگ فرنس خودش سنش از نظر الله بیاید هر کی میخواد فایت بده بیاد ببینم دوست از کلش میکنم فقط ما درست داریم میریم باید بریم باید همه اینا رو زدیم آخه Let's find a way out که آفیسر سینگر رو پیدا کردیم
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, they've also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
ای بابا میگه شما نرید جلو بذار ما بریم جلو. خب تو که می‌خواستی بیس کنی کارتو بکنی نکردی دیگه ما برات انجام دادیم.
Yes, Officer.
Okay.
Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Okay. XP ما بعد میخوام برم. خیلی کم XP میده. شت. اینا هم خودش 80 XP میده برگاه. این اینجاست. با یه تابلو هم اینجا.
Lumos.
حضرت این کجاه؟ چه جایی نزدیک آبه بندرتوریه.
Revelio.
نش
Lumos.
یه لوموس اینجا بود؟ کجا بود؟ اینجا بود به این پشت. خب بچه یه سری کوست فرعی زدیم داستانش هم که حالا خودتون بیشتر میدونید ولی خیلی شاید بگیم کوستای خیلی خفنی نبودن بیشتر معمایی بودن مخصوصا کوست اول. حالا نمیدونم چقدرشو ما خلاصه کرده باشیم براتون چون سعی میکنیم خیلی یعنی نه خیلی خلاصه بشه نه خیلی طولانی بشه به خاطر همین بعد ادیت متوجه میشیم ولی در صورت بهترین پارت این قسمت به نظرم همون پارتی بود که رفتیم تخم دراگونه رو تخم اژدها رو گذاشتیم سر جاش باحال بود و اون معما هم به نظرم باحال بود معمای اولیه. بقیه‌شون خیلی دیگه ساده بودن یعنی میشنای فرعی خیلی ساده‌ای بودن و خیلی چیز خاصی نداشتن بیشتر میشه فرعی بودن یعنی واقعا میشن فرعی بودن. حالا شاید مثلا بگیم اون دوتا اونقدر میشن فرعی نبودن ولی بقیه واقعا خیلی دیگه میشن فرعی بودن. ما داریم سعی میکنیم سریع لول 28 بشیم. من میگم تو این بین اگه مثلا میشن خوبی باشه براتون میذاریم مثل این دوتا میشن و احتمالاً دیگه پارت بعدی آوراکاداورا رو داشته باشیم چون الان 27 ایم یکم دیگه بریم جلو 28 رو 100 میگیریم و آوراکاداورا داریم ولی بعدش باید دیگه لول 34 بشیم که میشن نهایی هاگوارتز رو بهمون بده یعنی دیگه هاگوارتز کاملا تمام شد. الان هم فکر میکنم نزدیک 41% رو رفتیم که حالا کوئستاش فقط 50% یعنی هنوز 50% کوئست مونده و این خیلی زیاده ولی در کل هنوزم یعنی جا داره که بریم جلوتر. مرسی که تا اینجا ویدیو رو دیدید تا ویدیو دیگه بدرود.